Hey you guys, what's up? This is Zach from Zach's World of Games. I've decided to do a Minecraft video, kind of. I can't do an actual video on it because since I use a laptop, um, whenever I try to like record like with fraps or anything like that, my computer just like bugs out and it freezes up and it just goes bat crap bonkers and it just gets really annoying. So I can't record anything on it until I get a desktop, which I don't know when that'll be. So I've decided just to take screenshots of what I've been building so far. So yeah, this is basically we'll just start with a story about this real quick. This is my castle, obviously. The thing is I've built this castle 3 times. This is the 3rd time. The reason for that is because the first time I ever built it, which was in regular mode, like survival mode, I like was really excited. I built it and everything, and the purpose was I was gonna put it on YouTube, and the way to put it on YouTube was I was gonna get fraps and record. So I got fraps and I was really excited, and right when I was about to record, I opened up Minecraft and the map was gone. I started looking throughout my whole entire computer, the whole entire data, save, level, map, everything was gone. So I was depressed for a while, but then not too long ago I decided to try to build it again, and when I did so I used creativeness, and that didn't it actually went really good. And then I can't remember what exactly happened, but somehow I lost it again. And oh yeah, I got like a virus or something, and I made sure that I saved the whole map, and I restored my computer to factory default. And when I did so, I realized that I had saved it to the computer, not my external hard drive. So I basically deleted it. So now I've figured out how to put it all on my hard drive, my external hard drive, and I've saved it all. So I've decided to rebuild it once again, and this is the biggest it has ever been, but also it's time consuming, and also it's not even near close being finished. So I mean, don't go saying it sucks or anything, because this is nowhere near being finished. So let's just start out with what's going on. First of all, I'd like to say that this obsidian right here is not going to be there for forever. It's just it's what I use for a marking or a marker to show, like, to help keep myself in line, basically. Just so I can know where the actual middle of all this is going to be, because I have this all measured out. I have this counted up, everything, however many blocks I've used, and it's crazy. But anyway, so yeah, this obsidian isn't going to be there for long. This is the left and right tower. If you see these little grooves up here, there's fences on each side. That's because you can actually go out of the tower and look down and just kind of like look over, because basically I built this to kind of be like a tourist attraction, but also have the capability of being an actual war zone type of thing also. So it's actually built to defend if you wanted to have a war, which I don't know if you can actually do in Minecraft or not. If you downloaded it, I don't know if you can like kill each other on multiplayer, but I think that'd be kind of cool. But so yeah, this is all sand, actual sand. This is all sandstone. This is sand, and I don't know how many blocks high that is, but it's all filled with it. So it goes all the way back until the pillars filled with sand. So that was a long time to do, and it kind of sucked. But I mean, it's kind of worth it whenever this is done. Also, this is the balcony here. You can come out. This is the dome. You can actually go inside of that. We'll talk about that in a minute. Here's just a higher glimpse of this. As you can see, the walk path is nether rock, or it's not brick, but nether something. And and then this is the glowstone that goes on each side of it just to kind of light it up to make it look a little cooler. I think it all kind of like matches. I don't know, that's just my opinion. I don't know if it looks good to you guys or not. As I said, since you can go in the dome, here's an actual little door that you can go in and out of. The towers here, like I said before, is kind of built for defense, so you can actually climb up the ladders, and this is like the quote-unquote defense position, basically. But also, I don't know if I'm going to build these on the back of the castle either. I haven't decided that yet or not. I think that's all covered for here. Let's go to the next one. This is the actual inside. So when you walk in through the front entrance, the nether continues. This is all glowstone still. This is all obsidian. This is a water fountain that I put a fountain in the first one, and I thought it looked really cool. And actually, the first one was the best, and I can't remember how I built it, so I kept like building it. So this is the biggest one's ever been. Also, like I said, this whole castle is the biggest it's ever been. So the first 2 times I've built this thing, this room right here is twice the size as both the times that I built it the first 2 times. So this is obviously a lot more spatial, and I still don't know what I'm gonna do to put in all of this, but I'll try to figure it out. Let's go to the, well, actually, if we look behind the fountain here, you'll see these torches and stuff. It's a staircase that you can go up, and then if you look right above the fountain right there, there's a little door which we'll get into a little bit later. And once you get to the top of the stairs, there's a walk path or balcony type thing that you can go up, and it goes around each side and it meets up above like what we're doing right now. So I'll show you where that leads to. If you go into either tower, well, here, the paths lead to both towers, so left and right go into both the left and right towers, obviously. And this is what's inside of the tower. Like I said, it's not finished, so this is just basically the staircase that I have so far. The lighting, I still have to work out, obviously. I want to find out how to, or figure out how to have everything completely lit up without having access, stuff in the way. So I don't want to have like random, what is it? Crap. Glowstone like all over the floor and stuff, because I want it all to be like one thing. But actually, in the first time that I built this castle in survival mode, I actually had the whole entire floor, ceiling, and roof was actually all covered with diamond block and iron, and then the other one, or iron block, and then the other one was diamond block and obsidian. So yeah, it was a pretty colorful room, but that was in both towers, and it was actually a legit, I went and found diamonds, and I found enough diamonds to build rooms out of blocks. So I just thought that was kind of cool, but that's all gone now, so sad face. This is what you see when you go upstairs. Each double door is inside of the little post type of thing. Like, I'll just go back to it real quick. Each one of these is where the double door leads to. And inside of these are chests, crafting tables, what's it called? Enchanting tables, furnace, all that stuff, basically to use as to store ammo and stuff like that. Like I said, if you want to have a war zone and stuff like that, that'd just be basically your ammo room. So there's 3 of those. The single doors are what you go out onto the balcony on, which is in between each one, obviously. I don't know if I'm gonna keep the pillars here or not. I just kind of used it for lighting. Same with the the actual bottom of the towers too. This is the top of the stairs that we were talking about when we first walked in. Just kind of giving you a little overview of what is everything. I put a torch on each fence post. I thought it looked kind of cool at first, but then I also don't know if that's excessive or not, so I might change it and I might not. I don't know. Depends on if you guys like it or not. This is that little walk path I was telling you guys about, and if you look right there, that little red right there, I don't know if it is red to you guys. It's red to me because it's nether. That's where I've kind of decided that I might put a door there, I might not, because the second time I built this, I actually did have a door there, and it went up to the very top, and it was kind of cool. But since this is so much bigger and it's built a little differently, I'm not too sure if I'm gonna do that or not. So that's just kind of like a marker as where I would put it if I was going to. And right behind us is gonna be here. There's a little entrance that I also told you about that was right above the fountain. You just walk down this little hallway, which I might put like rooms and stuff in. I'm not completely sure yet. I might just leave it like this. But once you go down, you'll come to crossroads, basically. You can go either right or left, and it'll lead up to the same place, which we'll get to in a minute. And if you go straight down, you'll see that it kind of like ends right there, because this is as far as I've gotten so far with the build. So I'll get to that in a little bit too. So if we were to go right or left up the stairs, we'd come to this point, which then leads down this hallway to the dome, which is the back side of the dome. And here's a little door you can see. I surrounded it with glowstone just to kind of light it up at night and make it look kind of cooler. For some reason, it reminds me of Las Vegas. Here's a little close-up of it. And yeah, so if we turn around, the hallway that we came out of, this is the entrance and exit, whatever you want to, refer it as. I just kind of thought that was kind of a cool little design. So yeah, and as you can see, the fence posts here, the whole entire roof of the castle is fenced off. So if you guys were to download it or something, and as again I was saying that I kind of thought it would be kind of cool if it was like a not a terrorist, a tourist point area. None of the tourists jump off and kill themselves or anything like that. So not terrorist. That was a bad choice of word mistake. So this is the inside of the dome. This is the first floor. I separated it into 2 floors, obviously. The ceiling in this case is glass, just so you can kind of see the people above you and everything like that. I used to want to fill it all up with obsidian and maybe something white, like maybe wool or iron blocks or something like that, just to kind of make it look like the sky, but then I decided not to. That sign right there actually says first floor, and then right behind that sign is the staircase to go upstairs, but also in the middle of that there's a door that leads out to the balcony, but also in between, well, this door and then underneath the actual stairs is a little lounging room or whatever. It's actually got 2 couches that you can go in and sit on, and then there's another door, but we'll get to that in a minute. So if we were to go up these stairs and look up, no, what are you doing? What's wrong with you? Sorry. This is what you'd see. This is just the ceiling, obviously. I counted up and measured each laid down, whatever it's called, glowstone, just to kind of make this pattern type of thing. I thought it looked kind of cool. So, yeah, I don't know if you guys like that or not, but I just think it looks cool. So, and then this is the little waiting lounge room that I was talking about underneath the stairs. 2 couches. You go out this door and you keep walking, and then you'll hit this ledge right here, which is the balcony, and you can kind of see over everything. This is the wall that I've built. When I very first built this ever, I had this wall, and my plan was to have it out in the middle of the desert, and like if you just randomly stumble upon it, make it look like the wall is all like run down and stuff, so you're expecting it to be kind of crappy, but right when you go through the door, it's all like there's, you know, trees and you know, flowers and all this stuff. Just it's all alive and it's really nice and stuff like that, which I'll probably try to do later, but not until I'm completely done with the actual castle. And this is just a higher view again, as I said before. This is all fenced off, and this is, you know, well, basically, you know what everything is now. I thought it looked kind of cool with the dark and all that stuff, with the light, and I don't know, just kind of illuminated in some parts. I just thought it looked cool. This is a direct above view, more of just the lights. I thought it looked pretty cool again. And this is the back where I said that this is as far as I got so far, or I've gotten so far, sorry. Yeah, like this, behind this wall here is the first room you go into, and I'm going to make some doors and have that come into another room. And as you can see right here, this is kind of popped out a little bit, and that's basically my marker for where I'm going to build another wall. So that's going to be a separate room, and then this is all going to be one big room, which is I think I mentioned before, the whole shining like maze, tree maze, whatever. If I didn't, then just watch The Shining, and you'll see a maze in there that's all made out of trees, or I don't know what the bush is. I think it's a bush or something like that. But so yeah, I don't know. But if I am going to make that big of a maze, or just a maze, I'm going to make it huge, to where like you don't want to be in it. You kind of just want to dig your way out. But if you don't dig your way out and you actually get to the end, then there's going to be like a prize and treasure room and stuff like that. That'd be, you know, kind of cool. But so yeah, as I said, this is as far as I've gone, and it's nowhere near being done. So yeah, this is all I've got. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. Obviously, I'm just gonna end here because there's nothing else to show you. But yeah, I feel like there's something else, but I don't think there is. So if you guys have seen my other videos, or you have already subscribed, then you know that this is the main channel that I use for video games and stuff like that. But as I said, I can't record Minecraft because it always freezes and whatnot. So if you're interested in seeing other games such as Uncharted 3, Batman Arkham Asylum, Battlefield 3, Grand Theft Auto 4, Red Dead Redemption, you know, whatever, just go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I try to upload every day, but I don't always get to because of school and whatnot. But once the summer starts, then I will. But when I do upload, I upload a lot. So also, if you look in the description, you'll find my multiplayer account, which basically is all the multiplayer games of all the games that I play on single player. And yeah, also below that you'll find my Facebook. If you like, you can like me on there. My personal Twitter and my gaming Twitter. You can follow me on both of those if you'd like, or just one. You know, it's up to you. But yeah, as I said before, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episodes. Thanks.